गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। आनन्दभैरवसमारब्धां दक्षिणामूर्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। अवतारस्वरूपिण्ये साक्षात् त्रिपुरसुन्दरी मायम्मा रूपधारिण्ये तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Friends, last two episodes we have discussed about Tantra in detail. Now again one more episode I will be going in detail of the Tantric philosophy. Then we will take up Kularnava Tantra and start our Tantric lectures. Agama Panchamo Veda Kaulastu Panchamashraya Shrudija Vaidigija Tantriga Yeva Divida Kirtida. There are four Vedas what we know. Actually the Vedas are only one Veda was there. Vyasa, because of the human lifespan is reduced, so learning will be difficult. So Vyasa has classified that into Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharvana Veda. Here in this says Agama Panchamo Veda. Tantra is the fifth Veda. Kaulastu Panchamashrama. Same way, we have four ashramas: Brahmacharya, Garhastya, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. Then here it says to become a Kaula, that is the fifth ashrama, Panchamashrama. Shrudicha Vaidiki. Vedas only give the philosophy that I have told you in last two episodes. Vedas give only the philosophy. They show you where the place is, but they will never take you to the place. That technology is not in Veda. So Vedas are Vaidikis or Shruti, there is only a philosophy, and Tantra is the technology. So even in Valmiki Ramayana there is that Rama says Lakshmana asks Rama, for other than Brahmanas and ladies what we will do. Then Rama says definitely we should do Agamoktam cha Pujanam. Tantroktavadagalana Tantrokta pujas should be done. So in our system of Hindu tradition, what we have this Vedas and Tantra, there are a lot of things happen in the rolling of time. Many things have happened. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan very clearly said that Chadurvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagasha. The four varnas what we have: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. This is created by me. For what? Guna karma vibhagasha. It is according to their karma and their guna. I told you yesterday in the last episode that what are the gunas? Swatika, Rajasa and Tamasa. So according to that and their karmas. So these all varnas have been come out in our tradition. So there was Brahmanas. Who is a Brahmana? What is the duty of a Brahmana? He very clearly said, Janmana Jayade Shudra. Every person by birth he will be a Shudra. Samskarat Dvija Uchyate. When Upanayana Samskara was done, then he become twice born, Dvija. Vedaparayano Vipra. When he starts learning Veda, he become a Vipra. Brahmajnaneti Brahmana. Those who become the Brahmajnani, those who know about themselves, those who know about the world and its that Brahman, he become a Brahmana. That is why whenever I use Brahmana in all my lectures, I use caste Brahmana. What Brahmanas we see in this country now, they are all either Dvija or Vipra. Either they have their Upanayana Samskara or they started learning Veda. But they are not Brahmanas. Brahmanas are the person who has understood about Brahman. They are Brahmanas. So that what is their duty? Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramatidavyam. In Mahanirvana Tantra, very clearly said, Kalo Brahmanasya Chinna Medavat Kevalam Sutradharanam. In Kali Yuga, the only recognition of Brahmins are they will have the sacred thread. Either they are Veda Pandits or they are doing their Anushtanas properly. So what is their duty? Swatyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. They should do Swadhyaya of Vedas and they should reach the culmination of that. They should understand their own self and they should teach others and bring them up. That is the duty of a Brahmana. What is the duty of Kshatriya? Kshatriya is the custodian of the entire society. He rules them, protects them. For that, he needs lot of rajas. A person of Sattviga attitude cannot become a Kshatriya. So that is why in Mahabharata, one place, Vishwamitra says, Vishwamitra is a Kshatriya. He says in one place, Nahi balam Kshatriya balam Brahma tejo balam balam. So man should elevate from Tamasa culture to the Rajasa, Rajasa to Sattviga. So a Brahmana means the person who has realized his own self and the self of this universe, that is Brahman. He is pure Sattvic, he will have pure Sattvika qualities. But a Kshatriya will be full of Rajas because he has to fight with many, he has to protect many. So that is a Kshatriya's duty. And what is the duty of a Vaishya? Krishi, Gorajya, Goraksha, Vanijyam. So all other economical activities in this world are done by Vaishyas. Then what is Shudra? Shudra duty is to serve everybody. Service. Every government servant is a Shudra. So this is the classification which is done according to Bhagavad Gita, according to our own Dharma Shastras. But afterwards, what happened to this? The entire thing has become rotten and it has become a caste system. How hundreds and thousands of castes have been created in this country, and these so-called Brahmins, caste Brahmins, who has got education, who knows Dharmashastras, who are educated in Sanskrit and everything, they have splitted the society into various castes and kept everybody other than Brahmanas, other than the caste Brahmanas, they kept everybody away. They never disclosed the Shastras, they never disclosed the, the internal source of Shastras, internal capability of Shastras to any of the society, and started propagating that these are all for meant for Brahmanas, caste Brahmanas, it is not for anybody. That is what has happened in the Constituent Assembly when the Indian Constitution was formed. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar very clearly mentioned in the first draft of it, the national language of India should be Sanskrit. What was in his mind then was, when everybody learned Sanskrit or Samskrita, so everybody will understand the values, merits and demerits of our Shastras, whether it is Vedas or Upanishads or Tantra or anything. But a group of persons, the leadership of Babu Rajendra Prasad, opposed it. Means what? The Brahmins doesn't want that Samskrita Bhasha should go to all other castes. They should not learn anything which is in our Shastras, in Dharma Shastras, in Vedas, in Upanishads, in Tantra, in Yoga, because everything is written and propagated in the language Sanskrit. So they very plainly did it that Sanskrit should not go to anybody's ears or it should not come out from anybody's mouth. Then they can keep all this Vedic literature, all this Tantric literature, all these Sanskrit literatures as their own to make money. And that is what is going on till today. These so-called caste Brahmins, they are using all these techniques for making money. That is why in Tantra, that is why they say Tantra is not Vedika. Why? Because Tantra Shastra, that is Agama Shastra, never restricted any caste. Gadam Shudrasya Shudratvam Viprasya Picha Viprata Diksha Samskara Sambanno Jadi Vedho Na Vidyate. That is the philosophy of Tantra. Gadam Shudrasya Shudratvam. We don't care about the Shudrata of a Shudra. Viprasyapicha Viprata. We don't take consideration of the Viprata, of a Vipra. Diksha Samskara Sambanno. Who has got Diksha from a Sadguru, Jadi Vedo Na Vidyate. Once Diksha is done, there is no caste and religious differentiation in Tantra. We consider people in two ways. One is Dikshita, who has taken Diksha, or one is Adikshita. So this is the two caste in Tantra, Dikshita and Adikshita. So this generality, this oneness brought to this country, brought to this culture through Tantra only. not through Vedas. Whenever you talk about Veda, they will say, first thing they will be taken up, that Shodasha Samskaras. Again, who will get the Shodasha Samskara? It is only for caste Brahmins. So, Tantra Shastra is for everybody. The only one condition in Tantra Shastra is that he should be an initiated person, he should be a Dikshita from a Tantric Guru. Now, there are Amnayas. What are these Amnayas? Veda and Tantra are the two Amnayas. Mama Panjamukebhyascha Panjamnaya Samudgada. Shiva himself said, it is from my 5 heads. These Panjamnayas have come out. What are that heads? Sadyojada, Vamadeva, Aghora, Tatpurusha, Ishana. These are the 5 heads of Shiva. So, it is in 4 different sides like east, west, south and north. Then one is upwards. So, from Sadyojada, 5 Amnayas have come out. Vamadeva 5, Aghora 5, Tatpurusha 5 and Ishana 8. So, totally 28 Amnayas are there in Tantra. Then, other than this, Chitta, Ananda, Icha, Jnana, Kriya and all these are the duties and the reflections of Tantra. So, Panjanaya has 5 streams, I told you. Mantra Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga. Purvamna has 24, Dakshinamna has 25, Paschimamna has 32 and Uttaramna has 36. These are the calculations of the Amnayas. So, in these Tantric Amnayas, we will see that Shiva and Parvati, they were in a dialogue. When Parvati asks question, Shiva answers. That is called Agama. When Shiva asks questions, then Parvati answers. That is called Nigama. So, what are that? Purvamnaya. In Purvamnaya, it was Tara, Bhuvaneshwari, Annapurna and Sri Vidya. In Purvamnaya, these Vidyas have been taught. Tara, Bhuvaneshwari, Annapurna, Sri Vidya. Second, Dakshinamnaya, Shiva, Dakshinamurti, Vatuka Bhairava, Mrutyunjaya. Third, Paschima, Krishna, Gopala, Narasimha, Rama, Vishnu, Shankaranarayana, Ganapati, Hanuman. Fourth, Uttaramnaya, Kali, Durga, Vartali, Dashamahavidya and Mahishamardini. Fifth, Urdhvamnaya, Tripura, Panchami and Shodashi. These are the Vidyas are generally taught in Tantras. More than this, there is Shaiva, Shakteya, Ganapatya, Saura, Vaishnava, Mahavira, Pashupata, Veera Vaishnava, Veera Shaiva, Chandra, Swayambhuva, Shabhara, Ghoramaya, Kapalika, Veera, Jaina, Bauddha, China, Pashupata and Kaula. So, there are many tantras. That is what I want to tell you. It is either restricted to Samskrita, restricted to India, restricted to this country, not like that. There is China Tantra also. There is a Tibetan Tantra also. There is Bauddha Tantra also. Actually, this Tantra Shastra was so prominently propagated by Bauddhas. That is why you can see in Tibet, still they use Bauddha Tantras. So, in this episode, till this episode, I had given you a total outlook and introduction about Tantra. So, next episode onwards, we will start taking up one by one tantric texts. The first one is Kularnava, then Parashurama Kalpa Sutra, then Yogini Tantra, then Yoni Tantra. There are many tantric texts. We will start at least half an hour class on this tantric text. Namaskar.